Meghan Markle's fans have been accused of harassing a renowned chef online after he said he would make the Duchess pay for her meal but did not charge the Queen. Chef and restaurateur Richard Corrigan said he would not roll out the red carpet for Meghan and sparked outrage online with fans. Mr. Corrigan, owner of Mayfair restaurants Bentley's and Corrigan's, told the Mail about the time he provided Her Majesty with a meal for free. He said, "I cooked for the Queen free of charge, of course. And I'll cook for anyone, but let me just say, some people will have to pay. I'd let her in the restaurant, for sure, but the Queen had the red carpet rolled out. Would Meghan? I don't think so." One Twitter user said, as if Meghan would want to forego California cuisine for some British food. "I'm not sure if the idea of a British chef isn't an oxymoron." As another commented, "Here is an unprofessional chef, saying the only member of the RF he would not cook for is Harry and Meghan. Let that sink in. Why? Did they ask for a free meal? Does he feel they can't pay for their meal? I'm sure there are better restaurants for Harry and Meghan to frequent." Daily Mail diary editor Richard Eden brought up that since his interview with Mr. Corrigan that the chef had been accused of racism. The tweeted, "Apparently the celebrated restaurateur Richard Corrigan has had to put up with a weekend of online abuse and accusations of racism for daring to say he wouldn't want to cook for the Duchess of Sussex free of charge. What is wrong with #Prince Harry and #Meghan's fans? #royal. Some royal fans were seen speaking up for Mr. Corrigan after the flurry of online outrage. One wrote, "Did you consider it might be because of her behavior? The chef seems to have a lot of respect for the Queen, someone Harry and Meghan has attacked and disrespected." Another user said, "Good man #royal Chef Richard Corrigan. He would never say that without a go-ahead nod from the Queen herself." In addition, Richard Eden fumed on Twitter after a Sussex fan account with the handle @royals_Sussex trolled him for testing positive for COVID. The Twitter user shared a meme with the words, "If he dies, he dies." Royal commentator Mr. Eden wrote, #Prince Harry and #Meghan do have some deeply unpleasant fans. It might be time for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to condemn them. #royal. The Duke of Sussex will not return to the UK this month for Prince Philip's Thanksgiving service. It recently emerged that the Duke will not join his family at the March 29 service at Westminster Abbey, but that he plans to visit the Queen as soon as possible, according to his spokesperson. Her Majesty celebrates her Platinum Jubilee this year and is the first British monarch to reach the milestone. Richard Fitzwilliams, a royal expert, has issued a stark warning for the pair, urging them to stop knocking the British royal family. Last week, he told the Today for Daily podcast, "They clearly are resentful, but if they wanted, or whatever future they wanted, they're completely unpredictable in my opinion. Don't keep knocking the British royal family or should I say don't keep knocking your family, which it is." Mr. Fitzwilliams added that the royal couple can be very destructive and that Harry's memoir would only further exacerbate the tensions between the Sussexes and the royal family. He said, "They have a very destructive side and Oprah showed that very clearly. So my advice. They're always talking about freedom and positivity, which is excellent. But there's no positivity if Harry produces a book which is going to cause harm in the Jubilee year to the Queen. So, if you talk positive, it's high time they acted positive when it came to the royal family." Last year, Harry announced his plans to release a memoir discussing the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned in his life so far. Royal commentator Jonathan Sacerdote said, "I think we can expect to see some controversy from that book. I don't think publishers pay the kind of money unless they expect to get something quite substantial in return. Also, he's got plenty to tell. He's got quite a life story that people are interested in reading about. I suspect we might be seeing some of that, but exactly what they bring out next, I don't know." According to Penguin Random House, the book's publishers, Harry's memoir will share, for the very first time, the definitive account of the experiences, adventures, losses and life lessons that have helped shape him. The Telegraph's associate editor Camilla Tominey has claimed that the Queen's lawyers will pore over the memoir before it goes to publication. She said, "On one hand, Harry reserves the right to write up his life story in any way that he sees fit. It is interesting and it's probably the strongest shot across the bows that we've had throughout the whole of the so-called Megxit saga, with this briefing that we were given some weeks ago suggesting that the Queen's lawyers would be poring over every line." She added that Harry would need to be very, very careful that the book is legally sound, and this could mean it is more tepid than we anticipated. Ms. Tominey noted that Penguin Random House's deal was for a tell-all piece and claimed that the book could make for uncomfortable reading for the royal family.